Welcome to World Mysteries. If you've ever felt like you don't quite belong in this world or found yourself pondering the meaning of existence, you're not alone. Here, we dive into the unknown, uncovering stories and mysteries that stretch beyond the limits of our understanding. So, if you're ready to explore, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss what's next. Today, we'll journey into a mysterious story about the underground world, a hidden realm inhabited by beings with a civilization far beyond humanity's. Diane Robbins, a retired teacher and a once highly respected intellectual, also constantly felt out of place in this world. Then, in 1989, she stumbled upon a book about the world beneath the surface. This book was written by Sharula Dukes, who claimed to be a princess from the city of Telos, located deep underground. In it, Sharula mentioned Adama, the high priest and leader of this mysterious world. Diane was captivated, feeling an inexplicable connection to this character, as if there were an invisible bond between them. One afternoon, while meditating as usual, Diane suddenly felt a warm sensation envelop her, and soon after, she heard a gentle voice say, "Hello, I am Adama, from the city of Telos." From that day on, Adama began communicating with her through telepathy, revealing fascinating secrets about the underground world. Adama explained that this world not only exists but is home to many species from different dimensions, having developed far beyond humans in both technology and spirituality. According to Adama, humanity is on the brink of a major transformation, a great leap forward. Currently, Earth and all its inhabitants are in a state of instability. For this reason, those who dwell beneath the surface, like Adama, are trying to connect with us to offer warnings and guidance. Today, we'll dive into the mysteries of this hidden underground world. Prepare yourself because this journey may take you beyond the limits of imagination. If you're ready, fasten your seatbelt and embark on this thrilling adventure. Adama shared with Diane, "I come from the city of Telos beneath the earth, home to 1.5 million residents. We are the fortunate survivors of the ancient Lemurian civilization, which thrived about 12,000 years ago. At that time, Earth was home to many highly advanced civilizations, including the civilizations of the continent Mu, Lemuria, and Atlantis, which you may have heard of. It was a golden age when everyone lived in peace, and both technology and spirituality reached heights beyond imagination. One day, our observers suddenly detected internal discord within Atlantis. A small faction was planning a devastating war. The Lemurians immediately reported this to the Spiritual Council of Elders, a revered assembly of the 7 most enlightened beings on Earth, holding high authority over the 3 great civilizations. We had hoped to gain the Council's support to prevent this war, but they warned us against intervening too deeply in Atlantis, saying that this was a lesson Atlantis must learn on its own. The more we interfered, they cautioned, the higher the price to be paid. Following the elders' advice, the Lemurians decided to build an underground refuge, anticipating that if war erupted in Atlantis, it would inevitably trigger catastrophic changes on the surface, jeopardizing human survival. With the Council's consent, we began constructing our sanctuary beneath Mount Shasta in what is now California, while closely monitoring events in Atlantis. However, fate had its own plan. On that fateful morning, the Council sent us an urgent message. War was imminent. We immediately opened emergency passageways to the underground shelter, but the conflict broke out so suddenly that only 25,000 Lemurians made it below in time. The passageways collapsed, sealing off access to the refuge, as tsunamis devastated the land. Many Lemurians fleeing above were overtaken by the waves, and with heavy hearts, we had no choice but to seal the entrance to the sanctuary. In that moment, the hearts of the Lemurians shattered. Since the closing of the refuge gates, we have lived in this underground haven. The war had unleashed nuclear weapons that irreparably damaged Earth's ecosystems. Scientists later confirmed that the surface was no longer habitable for humans. Surprisingly, this outcome brought us no sorrow, for the underground environment was more suited to the Lemurian way of life. There is something that Earth's inhabitants must understand. Every planet in this universe is hollow, including the Sun. Contrary to common belief, the inside of the Sun is cool, and beings from different dimensions reside within such celestial bodies. The world beneath Earth's surface is neither dark nor damp. In fact, it is filled with a radiant beauty. At Earth's core lies a massive crystal that absorbs invisible light and emits visible light, illuminating the inner world. This phenomenon is also the reason behind the auroras, as sunlight from the inner Earth escapes through openings at the north and south poles. Besides the light, the inner world also has pristine, energy-rich water from subterranean oceans, providing all the essential resources for life. The city of Telos harnesses water energy to power its machines and even produces the purest air. In the past, they had considered installing a ventilation system on Earth's surface to help regulate the air, but they realized that surface air had become so polluted that it could harm human health, so the plan was abandoned. The underground world has no clouds or rain, but it does have a beautiful sky. This sky is made of crystal, capable of absorbing the Lemurians' thoughts and reflecting a gentle blue light that harmonizes the four elements: earth, wood, water, and air, creating a perfect climate. Because of this, the temperature in Telos remains between 22 and 24 degrees Celsius year-round, ideal for the growth of all living things. In this splendid underground world, the Lemurian spirituality has evolved to the fifth level of consciousness, where they achieve immortality. Beings at this level can create whatever they desire with a single thought. Currently, every structure in Telos is created through thought within moments, and their architecture is mostly geometric, made of crystal-like materials that emit radiant light. From the outside, it's impossible to see inside these structures, but those inside can view the world outside clearly, giving them a sense of merging with nature while still maintaining privacy. In addition to creating matter, the people of Telos can use thought to project their spirits anywhere they wish and to communicate telepathically. Telepathic communication operates similarly to radio, with each individual emitting a unique frequency, creating a signature signal made up of light. In fact, our thoughts and ideas are light, the language of the universe, and they can travel across different dimensions in subatomic form, which is why Adama can communicate with Diane. Diane wondered why Adama chose to contact her, and he replied, "Because you are my twin soul." It turns out that when reincarnating, a soul can split into two, creating twin souls. Even in a split state, each soul remains a complete entity. Much like cell division, the soul divides to experience life from multiple perspectives and to gather more wisdom. Twin souls live different lives and will reunite in their final life to become one complete soul. Beings at the fifth level of consciousness can also control their external age, maintaining a youthful appearance between 20 and 40 years old. When Diane heard that people in Telos could live forever and retain their youth, she was astonished. Adama explained that remaining ageless doesn't necessarily require reaching the fifth level of consciousness. In reality, humans on the surface age due to the consumption of harmful foods. If we ate a vegetarian diet free of chemicals and pesticides, humans would live much longer. Although the inhabitants of Telos have achieved immortality, they occasionally get injured due to unforeseen accidents. When this happens, they go to a place similar to a hospital, where experts heal their etheric body, or spiritual body, the core energy of their being. Even if someone loses a limb, it can immediately regenerate. This technology may sound unbelievable to modern humans, but Adama explained to Diane that it's not as complex as it seems. It simply requires a profound understanding of the universe's laws. No matter how much physical damage the body endures, our etheric body remains whole and perfect. Therefore, we never truly lose anything. This means that even if part of the physical body is damaged or even surgically removed, it has no impact on the spiritual body, or the light body. At the fifth level of consciousness, not only is there no aging, but individuals can also choose how long they wish to remain in their physical form. As a result, living for 30 to 40,000 years is quite normal for them. Their extended lifespan grants them immense wisdom, something humanity struggles to attain, as our brief lifespans limit our time for accumulating true knowledge. In this lifetime, Adama has lived for 600 years, and while she is young compared to those who have lived tens of thousands of years, she is the highest leader in Telos. This is due to the support of a special supercomputer named Amino, located in the center of the city. Amino has the capability to restore all past life memories for newborns, allowing them to access the wisdom and clarity accumulated over lifetimes, aiding them greatly in their spiritual path. Currently, Telos is led by the Council of Elders, consisting of 12 Grand Masters and a High Priest, Adama herself. Another intriguing aspect of Telos is that it is not a flat city as one might imagine. In reality, this city of 1.5 million people is built across 5 distinct levels, each serving a unique purpose. The lowest level is the natural layer, home to countless species of plants and animals, creating a rich and diverse ecosystem. The 4th level is the hydroponic garden, where many varieties of vegetables are grown for food. All plants here are cultivated organically, ensuring purity and safety for the residents. Moving up, the 3rd level is the production area, dedicated to producing everyday essentials, also created using organic methods to maintain quality and environmental harmony. The 2nd level is the educational and research tier, where the people of Telos come to learn and seek knowledge. Here lies a special library called Porthologos, which holds the entirety of the universe's knowledge. Citizens can search for events they want to learn about, with each event stored in crystal form. When a specific crystal is activated in the viewing room, the observer can experience the event as if they are witnessing it firsthand, drawing valuable lessons from it. You might think of the Akashic records when hearing about Porthologos. Believed to record the development of all beings in the universe, the Akashic records have been referenced by many seers, including the famous Edgar Cayce. Perhaps they connected with Porthologos through meditation. Finally, the top level is the main area of Telos, where residents conduct daily activities, and the Council of Elders holds its meetings. However, surprisingly, the highest governing body in Telos is not the Council of Elders led by Adama but the Inner Earth Alliance of Agartha. This reveals that Telos is not the only underground city. Instead, it is part of a mysterious alliance connecting multiple subterranean cities deep beneath the Earth's surface. Currently, the Inner Earth houses a total of 120 advanced cities with over 25 million residents from various races, including beings from other planets. These cities are all built around the capital, Shambhala, a place once thought to exist only in Tibetan legend. It turns out that Shambhala not only exists but is located at the very center of the Earth, serving as the headquarters of the Agartha Alliance, responsible for safeguarding the Inner Earth cities. There was once an attempt by human governments on the surface to enter this inner world after discovering an entrance. In response, the Agartha Alliance had to establish a protective magnetic field at the gateways at the North and South Poles, forming an invisible barrier that prevents entry without permission. Only those approved by the Agartha Alliance can find the entrances to the subterranean world. Beyond their protective duties, Shambhala also houses a special supercomputer, enabling the Agartha Alliance to communicate directly with the Ashtar Command, the supreme command center of our galaxy, to report Earth's latest developments. As Earth undergoes a dimensional shift, humanity stands at a major crossroads. This transition period explains the unusual events happening recently. Although the world is filled with instability, Adama hopes that humanity will maintain a positive outlook to navigate these challenges safely. I'm genuinely curious to know your thoughts if you've made it to the end of today's video. How would you describe this journey? Astonishing, unbelievable, intriguing, or perhaps fictitious? There might be mixed opinions, much like Amek Onik, the woman from Venus, once said, "Humans exist in the material dimension, perceiving the world primarily through external senses, so much of what I describe lies beyond their visible and comprehensible range." She understands why it's difficult for many on Earth to believe what she shares. Her role is to communicate the message, while belief or skepticism is a choice for each individual. This story echoes Diane's experiences, as well as Mary Catherine Baxter's account of hell, and even the spiritual scientist Swedenborg's descriptions of the spiritual realm, along with many other fascinating tales. What are your thoughts? Do you believe in the existence of hidden realms or spiritual worlds? Share your ideas in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to World Mysteries for more incredible journeys into the unknown. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.